What you're about to see is not real news. It is satire based on real news. The characters you're about to see are not real-life humans. They are frighteningly realistic puppets based on real-life humans. The views expressed in the show are not necessarily those of Starsat, its sponsors, its advertisers, or the nice lady that makes the coffee.
All over the world, man fights nature and she does weep.
Since the explosion in popularity of the Brazilian wax, the beautiful and majestic human pubic louse is on the verge of extinction.
As its habitat is torn down bush by bush, it's being forced into even tighter territories, making it really tough for those little critters to eke out a decent living.
You can help by pledging to say no to your local beautician beach and letting your mound grow free and wild like the Garden of Eden.
Also doing like they do on the Discovery Channel with other like-minded people.
Your local Woolworths will also allow you to donate some of your own crabs to their breeding program by trying on their underwear, going for a jog, and then returning it to their shelves.
Always think organic and natural.
As much as it itches and burns, do not be tempted to approach your local pharmacist.
Or disappear into the bathroom in the middle of the night to shampoo their last remaining sanctuaries.
'Cause then you're a moerse poes.
Yeah, or an insensitive arsehole.
Or a dead person.
Thank you for caring. Zef.
Greetings, greetings, greetings.
Yes, hello, and welcome to Puppet Nation.
Where you pull the strings. I'm Justice Malala.
And I'm in a surprisingly good mood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, a bit of Pilates this morning, a great bowel movement when I got to work. You know, the normal.
Wow.
Listen, before we start, there's something I need to say to our civil service.
Oh, here we go again.
No, I'm talking to the person who refused to let Russell Brand into South Africa because he didn't have enough pages in his passport. If you are that person, if you're the person who thought it was okay to turn a global superstar away because of a small technicality, thereby disappointing all his fans, I just want to say thank you.
You don't like Russell Brand?
Really? I mean, let's all have a revolution by not voting. You know what that's called?
Yeah, South Africans under 25?
Fascism, Justice. Fascism.
You had it here first, people. So, yeah, we've got a good show for you today. I'm going to be talking to Cyril Ramaphosa a little later about his boorish comments about the Boers.
And I'm going to be shouting at Julius Malema.
But first, it's time for your news headlines. Rian, did you watch the rugby?
Shoo! It was like the last 10 minutes of Braveheart.
You mean a lot of Scotsmen getting massacred?
No, I mean people making boring speeches full of cliches. Why can't the commentators just keep quiet for once?
Hey, Rian, first world problems, my man. Over to you.
Away, Justice! EFF leader Julius Malema has accused the ANC of trying to silence him and says the party was failing to match his thinking capacity. Fraud, corruption, money laundering, racketeering. Yes, he has definitely outsmarted them this time. Public Enterprises Minister Malusi Gigaba says that if people do not vote in large numbers next year, the oppressors will take over and black people will be reduced to being the proletariat of white capital. Oh, sometimes I miss the old days. Elections would come, black people would get the day off, white people would vote for the National Party, and that would be that. Everybody was happy, right? Oops. Sorry. Czech fugitive Radovan Krejcir is allegedly involved in a drug turf war with Cape Town gangsters who have put out a hit on each other. So, mense, if you need someone whacked, get in early before the Christmas rush. After visiting Nelson Mandela in his Houghton home, Winnie Madikizela Mandela said her former husband had lost the use of his voice. So what's new? The man could never get a word in when she was around anyways.
Due to last month's protracted strike by the actors of Generations, tonight's episode of the popular drama will be acted by sock puppets. We apologize for the lack of limbs and movable eyes.
What do you mean the baby isn't mine?
I tried to tell you, but you were in a coma.
Because you poisoned me.
I had to, or they would have sold Mcconaughey to the Chinese mafia.
I can't believe you slept with another sock puppet. You said I was the only sock puppet for you.
You are. You're for the left foot, I'm for the right. We're a perfect pair.
Get away from me, you smell of feet.
Baby, no! Don't leave me! Darn you! Darn you to hell!
No use making bad sock puns. I'm out of here.
You have a fungus!
Okay, it's time to go behind the headlines. And I'm very happy to welcome my guest today, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa.
Hello, Justice.
Mr. Ramaphosa, just a few months until the elections and the ANC has never looked so panicky.
If by panicky you mean awesome, then yes, absolutely.
Mr. Ramaphosa, last week you told residents in Seshego, and I quote, if you don't vote, the Boers will come back and control us.
Yes, and I apologize for that the next day.
So you apologize for that, but still no big formal apology from you or the government for Marikana.
Don't change the subject.
Mr. Ramaphosa, do you genuinely believe that a white party could ever win an election in South Africa? And if it did, it would restore apartheid?
You never know.
Seriously? Threatening people to return to apartheid if they don't vote for you? It seems like you guys are getting a little bit desperate.
We are not desperate. We are totally confident that the ANC is as strong as ever.
What are you doing?
I am not doing anything.
Are you trying to hypnotize me?
You are getting sleepy.
No, I'm not.
You are getting sleepy and you want to vote for the ANC.
Cyril, come on, this is ridiculous.
If you don't vote for the ANC, the Boers will come back. But I didn't say that. You didn't hear me saying it. Boers, apartheid, vote ANC.
Jeez, man, what happened to you? You were the great trade unionist. You helped create the Constitution. How did you end up like this?
I am just a poor boy from a poor family.
That's not even an original lie. That's from Bohemian Rhapsody.
So you are not hypnotized.
Get off my show. Jeez, you're such a disappointment.
I'm tired of being kept in the dark and fed nothing but bullshit.
Why does he do this to us?
Because we are mushrooms, you idiot.
Shh. He's waking up.
Good morning, comrades and commissars.
Greetings, Commander-in-Chief.
And
Lord of all the beasts of the earth.
And the fishes of the sea. Lord of all the beasts of the earth and the fishes of the sea. How many times do I have to tell you?
Sorry, Commander-in-Chief. Lord of all the beasts of the earth and fishes of the sea.
Right. You will have heard by now that Comrade Andile Mcitama, Commissar for International Relations and Solidarity, was quoted in the racist counter-revolutionary media as saying that he has a political crush on me. Stop sniggering. We need to do damage control. If people think I'm a homosexual mushroom, they will not vote for us.
Are you a homophobic mushroom?
I didn't know mushrooms could even be gay. Did you?
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, you released some spores onto me just a few minutes ago, and I didn't complain. Quite liked it, actually.
I did no such thing. How dare you? Chief, the comrade is getting jiggy with me. Shut up! All of you. I don't care what you do in your private time, but there will be no spore releasing during meetings. Understood?
Yes, understood.
Sorry, Chief.
Sorry, Chief. Right then. We are economic freedom fungi. What are we?
Economic freedom fungi, sir.
What are we?
Economic freedom fungi, sir. Hey, fungi. It's a bit of a gay word. Ne?
Well, it's that part of the episode where I say, it's time to take a break. So it's that part of the episode where it's time to take a break.
Jeez, that seems really complicated.
It's really not. This is the time where I point out that this is the time where we usually take a break.
What?
We'll be right back after I've explained it to Justice. Don't go away.
Are your brown sedans stalling in the garage? Are you struggling to download the Brownload?
The raccoons on my back porch just won't leave.
With new Depth Charge, you need never worry about unloading those bum cigars again. Made from weapons-grade lentil curry, Depth Charge goes to work within seconds, so you can free your chocolate hostages and drop your friends off at the porcelain pool.
Ha! Since trying Depth Charge, I can punch out a growler just like my friends. Yay!
There you have it. Just 1 spoon of Depth Charge and you'll be dropping arse goblins and letting slip the dogs of war.
Depth Charge, extra strength for when the teens won't leave home.
Welcome back to Puppet Nation. Let's go straight to your latest headlines.
You know, it always amazes me that there is so much stuff happening that we can have 3 news broadcasts in 1 half-hour show.
Justice, we live in a 24-hour news cycle. You know what they say? Time flies like arrows.
Yeah, and food flies like bananas.
What?
Time flies like arrows, and food flies like bananas. It's just a little joke. Don't worry about it.
Seriously, don't do that again.
I won't.
Just don't.
Okay, I won't.
Seriously.
China is to relax its controversial one-child policy because of concerns over slowing economic growth. Just what the world needs. More Chinese people. ANC stalwart Winnie Madikizela Mandela has warned that the poorest of the poor are furious with the government's failure to improve their lives. She said she was frightened. And when Winnie says she's frightened, we should all be frightened. Cape Town's draft liquor bylaw allows you to order a champagne breakfast, but no other type of liquor before 11 a.m. Trust the DA to think everyone drinks champagne first thing in the morning. Nelson Mandela's nephew, Mandla Mandela, risks losing 50 cows from his Mvezu stock unless he settles an outstanding legal bill with a Cape Town attorney. Really? Lawyers are now accepting livestock in lieu of payment? How much for a divorce? Maybe 100 sheep and 20 chickens. I can't afford that.
Hello, little ones, and welcome to Story Time with today's storytellers, Uncle Vladimir Putin and Bashar al-Assad.
Fraternal greetings, young comrades.
Hello, little human seals.
One day, a little girl went for a walk in the woods. She was wearing a red hood.
The color of blood.
So, little Red Riding Hood is walking through the woods to visit her grandmother.
The little girl doesn't know that a big bad wolf is following her. The wolf, of course, represents the evil America.
So then Barack Obama, I beg your pardon, the wolf asked where she is going. She tell the wolf she is going to visit her sick granny.
Stupid informer girl. This would be gassed for betraying her grandmother, who is surely a supporter of the glorious corrective revolution.
The girl has no business in the forest. Forests are for men. Real men like me and like me. Also, maybe this girl is a pussy riot. I think the wolf must eat her.
I would love to eat a pussy riot.
Down, boy. So, the wolf eats the grandmother, puts on a dressing gown, and gets into her bed.
In Syria, we do not allow wolves to dress in a woman's clothing. It is unnatural.
So, Little Red Riding Hood goes into the house and sees that something is not right with her grandmother. She says, "What big eyes you have."
And the wolf says, the better to see where you are hiding all your chemical weapons.
Then she says, "What big hands you have."
The better to meddle in your affairs.
Finally, Little Red Riding Hood says, "What a big mouth you have."
And the wolf says, the better to lecture everyone about democracy and human rights.
Then the wolf eats the girl.
End of story. Survival of the fittest. Kill or be killed.
A lumberjack, big and strong and heterosexual like me, cuts open the wolf and saves the girl and the grandmother.
And that, kiddies, is how the story ends.
Voila! Come, Bashar, let us go drink vodka and kick homo ass.
Now you're talking, Vlad.
I said kick, not kiss.
Julius Malema, Commander-in-Chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters, welcome to Hard Shot.
Thank you, Deborah.
Julius, speaking as a white person, can I just say that you're a goddamn f***ing terrifying nightmare?
Thank you, Deborah.
No, expropriating land without compensation, nationalizing everything, taking the mines and the banks. Why not just drive the whites into the sea?
Deborah, no, stop. You are being very, very unfair. The EFF will never call for the whites to be driven into the sea.
Oh, that's a small mercy.
Yeah, because if we drive the whites into the sea, they will all drown and then float up on the beaches like little white dolphins. And they will smell horrible and chase all the tourists away.
Oh, for God's sake, why is it always these sinister threats with you? Why are you such a drama queen, Julius?
Why are you orange, Deborah?
Sure, fine, of course. Straight to the ad hominem attack.
You attacked me first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you seeing this? This is why we need to protect the media, people.
Deborah, shut
No,
up.
you shut up.
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up.
Okay. Sophisticated political discourse, people. That's what this show is all about. I'd like to thank my guest, Mr. Julius Malema. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Deborah.
Honorable members, I hereby open the floor for question time, where the Honorable President Zuma has been asked to respond to important questions pertaining to matters of state. The floor is now open to the ruling party.
Honorable Mr. President, what is the time?
It is, well, the long hand is on the 5 and the short hand is on the...
Honorable member, order. Please withdraw your question. Honorable members, please limit your questions to those that can be easily answered.
Mr. President, some people are saying that you are the most amazing president ever. Is this true?
That is one charge that I am guilty of. Mr. President, what's for lunch? I believe it's a Dakalo ranch, washed down with 700-year-old sherry, and after that...
Mr. President, no. Now that I have reduced government spending, the menu has unfortunately been slashed.
Oh, Gosiam.
Yes, I'm afraid lunch today is Dakala ranch with a 250-year-old sherry, not a 700-year-old sherry.
We all have to make sacrifices. And when I say we, I mean you.
Thank you, honorable members. That is the end of question time. I think democracy has been the winner today.
Well, we've got to take a break now, which means I have to tell you that we're going to take a break, so that you take a break while we go to break. So let me tell you...
Don't go away. We'll be right back. There. Was that so hard?
Look, it just sounds so short and, like, brutal when you just spit it out like that. Ad breaks are cuck, so people need you to just break it to them gently.
People need honesty, like this. We are going to take an ad break now, and it's going to be cuck. But please stay tuned, because if you don't watch this show, we get fired, and that would be even more cuck than having taken an ad break.
Hectic.
Hey, Shocky Sid here, and have I got deals for you, my chana? Like this previously owned government motorcade SUV. The speeder only starts at 180 k's an hour. Guaranteed to be bulletproof and democracy-proof. Plus, there's loads of room in the back for when those arsehole protesters give you the finger. You can just screech to a stop, put a bag over their head, chuck them in there and drive on. But wait, there's more. Coming to Socky Sidge today, and I'll make you a deal on this, baby. Lovingly handshot by Joburg police officers in a high-speed chase after a tragic case of mistaken identity. Check out the craftsmanship on those bullet holes. You have the right to remain awesome.
Socky Sid takes no responsibility for any defects such as unexploded police ammunition, persecution by the security cluster, or dead prostitutes found in the boot. Terms and conditions apply.
Give me an S. Give me an I. Give me a... Oh my God. I totally don't know how to spell celebrity. Whatever. Welcome to Celebrity News with me, Chlamydia Jones.
And me, Bobby Buttplug, standing in for my main man, Dildo D. And first up, Hollywood. So they're like doing these auditions for this new Star Wars movie, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson? Oh, I love him. I love the whole Jackson 5 family.
So anyway, like he totally almost auditioned for like a part, except he didn't because he knew that the new script didn't have his favorite line, "I've had it with these motherfucking space snakes on this motherfucking space plane."
Okay, whatever. Meanwhile, Oprah says she refused to get naked for her role in The Butler. All we can say is, thank God.
Yeah, instead of an moment, that would have been like a ah moment. Speaking of getting naked.
Oh no, I am not showing you my balloons again.
No, this is about Matthew McConaughey. So Matthew says that he's like getting naked and playing his bongo drum.
Is that what they're calling it this season? Last season, the guys just called it fapping.
No, like he literally gets naked and plays his drums.
Literally? Like literally as in literally? Or like literally as in like really, really?
Okay, so you know the book 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, duh. You know I can't read.
Okay, but you know they're making a movie, so apparently they postponed the launch because, get this, the male star pulled out.
Oh, come on! You always have to pull out. Otherwise, we get pregnant and then we get fat and our boobs go all droopy and like all kinds of crazy shit.
Well, that's our show.
Goodbye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hey, are you a cool white dude looking for fun? Join the ANC White Guy League today. It's the coolest gig in town. At first I was like, dude, no way. Then I was like, dude, totally way. You get to hang out with other crazy crackers, and you might even get the chance to roll with some big, scary black ones and up your cred.
No. If you're a boot or an orky or a dude, you are going to love it.
Join today and you'll get hot checks, free gym contracts, a complimentary copy of Grand Theft Auto 5,
Kill that hooker and take your hard-earned imperialist money back.
pink collars that you can pop, an ironic moustache, weird porn, pictures of you and your friends in London being like, say what? I joined the ANC and also got a sweet working class tracksuit, which I immediately gave to the gardener. Thanks, ANC White Guy League, for giving me the courage to be philanthropic.
No. The movement is a broad church. You have no excuse. Join today.
Membership fee is 5,000 Rand, hot chicks, GTA 5, pink collars you can pop, ironic moustaches, and pictures of you and other white people in London being like, say what? Are not actually included in the package, but you will be taxed for them accordingly.
From next year, the Johannesburg Council will allow the installation of security devices on tombstones in a bid to curb theft. Oh yeah? Who they gonna call? Ghostbusters? Ta-ta-ta-da-ta-da-ta, ta-ta-ta-da-ta-da-ta, Ghostbusters! I love that film. 11 Cape Town schools will include the isiXhosa language in their grade 1 curriculum as part of a pilot study next year. Here, a Xhosa pilot. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that. I'm not being racist, you know. Some of my best friends are pilots. Members of the Shembe Church have agreed to wear fake leopard skins to preserve the country's leopard population. Goes nicely with all the fake promises being made this time of year. Western Cape Police Commissioner Arnoux Lamour has been criticized for remaining silent on claims that he had a corrupt relationship with businessman Muhammad Dowji. Dowji! Very dodgy, indeed. I made a joke.
Well, as Deborah reminded us earlier, time flies like arrows.
Do not say fruit flies like bananas.
No, don't worry. I learned my lesson in the last ad break. I had no idea you had such strong thighs.
Well, I spin.
On what? A grizzly bear?
You're such a charmer.
So that's all we've got time for. But we'll be back next week, same time, same place.
Bye-bye.
So long.
Take care.
Cheers.
Sorry, Justice, can I have the last word? You always have the last word.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Pleasure.
Oh, don't speak. I'm speaking. So long, and thanks for watching.
Bye.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?